Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Devlin Cassidy, aka The Scholar, and I'm so sorry I did not get yesterday's video up. I had been swamped all weekend, and so I just couldn't finish getting these last little finishing touches on everything. But with that being said, I have a quick kind of game commentary video for you all today between Chronojet and Ava. This video is none other than with Jared Becker, aka Rion Skyridge. His channel link will be in the description down below. He does roller coaster content and trading card game content, so if that interests any aspect for you guys, please go check him out. Good old Cincinnati native and a longtime testing partner of mine. He was supposed to go with me to Springfest, but unfortunately our third had to cancel and we could not find a third in time to go, so we ended up just not going, and we still wanted to show off our decks. So I won the dice roll. I'm going first. As you can see here, my hand is a little bit flooded on orders, so I end up actually pitching this grade 1 order to be able to ride. It's no shield. I don't think this game is going to go too late. I'm definitely going to be able to set up the 2 I want, so I feel perfectly stable in that department of just being able to shotgun the 1 for the ride deck. Jared pitches the crit here, going into the smoke gear, gets the crest and the draw too since he went second. And just is able to poke for 8 here, unable to kind of assemble a grade 1 rush, but does hit the crit. And as weird as it sounds, I kind of like that the heal came first, just because I was able to map it a little better, just being able to guarantee that I have that 2 CV for my first Ava turn, so that way I'm able to get some cards to my hand and extend some attacks is absolutely perfect. I go and grab a blue research order here since I want that one, and I have another grade 1 order in my hand. I end up playing it here, and I call an Ops Grenade. The reason I did not call the Combine Rusher is because even though you do really want to push Chronojet early, I still wanted the CB, and since I didn't have the Bulba Mine in hand, I didn't want to overcommit. Hitting that crit though was huge, being able to put Jared to 2, and unfortunately he hit a defensive, so I couldn't just push through for more damage. Jared discards a grade 3 here for the ride deck. And since I'm pretty comfortable at just staying at 2 this early and knowing that he'll be able to stride first, I just make this an over trigger, which is very nice because he did end up hitting the crit. I'm able to shotgun a draw here, which I'm on draws this format because just everything likes to aggress Ava, and so those draws help you stabilize and find your pieces that you need. End up playing here the blue research order. No good call target, so I just find the wavy loss to help make better numbers with the grade 2 Ops Grenade. I do consider calling the Combine Rusher, but I ultimately do not. And I add card to hand. I believe it was a PG. Then Ava skill has a 5k. Will Soul Blast and rest 3 orders to make the Ops Grenade a 20k on his own, since I finally have the 3 researches live. I will go grab a grade 2 here, or grade 3 Ops Grenade here, just to be able to push for more damage, just to still apply this pressure since I went first, and not try to lose any momentum that I've gained so far during this game. Jared no guards here. Interesting. I do hit the crit, so that is able now to let Ops Grenade be a little larger. And I do hit the draw here, so now this Ops Grenade in the left lane, the grade 3, will be able to threaten lethal. He does hit the crit, which is able to make his smoke gear a 20k. Now swing 43 to crit. And I will happily eat a PG with that Ops Grenade this early. That is such fantastic sight to see. And he guards that last attack for 35. Discards crit here. Rides into his avatar Chronojet Dragon as the classic Gears main for our area. We'll use the Smoke Gear skill to search the SP Chronojet. Discards the other grade 3 from the deck set. The name escapes me, but we'll stride into the Fate Rider. He's debating here on what to spin. Personally, I think that you should spin boosters when on Jet playing against Ava, because most of the time the Ava players will be apt to just use their shield. But spinning the grade 2 Ops grade here is definitely the better call over spinning the grade 3, considering Jared is at 4, and we'll really want to see a heal in these drive checks coming up. Calls the upstream after getting some swirler procs off. We'll shotgun a Steam Breath here to go search for another Chronojet, just to continue to thin the deck a little bit more. Does swing 15 with the upstream. I decide to chip this one, prevent some damage early, just that way I can take the potential issue if he hits a crit or two in these drive checks. Goes with GG here to draw a card, which he does realize later recognize that moving that right Brainwash Swirler down with only one proc was a misplay, as he has no way of calling cards in front of it. We'll spin GG back to deck to grab another upstream. Perfect shameless plug here, though. If you do need any cards, as the Messiah deck set is coming up, VBT or DBT10 and DBT11 are coming out too. Please use the code Scholar. It supports everyone that is surrounded by the promo code. Jerry does hit a crit here on the drive checks, pushing me to 4. Luckily, though, I do hit a heal. Unfortunately, it does not proc. So now I kind of debate. My hand is a little bit awkward, as it's a 53. I don't really kind of want to expend the 2 cards, because I can feel I can pretty much take that damage and be fine, as I'll be able to push really hard this next turn, depending on what his hand shaped up to be. But considering it was only one trigger in that drive check, and the rest of his shield I know is pretty minimal in his hand because he added 2 Chronojets to hand, I feel I can pretty well push through this next turn, as I know that definitely 4 cards in his hand total up to 10k shield, and the other is 25. Although the thing I was nervous about is I did not have a Persona ride, so that's why I felt like taking the damage was a little risky, but we'll see how it pays off. I do end up top decking the Persona ride here, which is very strong. Was able to draw, and I have that second blue research to play, so we'll see what we can hit off the top 5. I thankfully hit a grade 3 dad off the top. Upgrade is just very strong, has the crit. So 33 on his own is definitely formidable, as it is. This can't be even one card blocked with our wonderful front triggers we have. And that's the thing here I think that a lot of people underestimate with Ava, is that you're able to dictate the tempo and the pace of the game is very, very powerful, especially in the mirror match. The one who can get the most aggressive first definitely wins the game in the long run. And again, that's why I think I'm on draws, is just because if you're able to potentially stabilize. Look at this top 4 here. I'll grab a Bulba Mine just because I wanted a booster behind that other Ops Grade. Do end up calling that Bulba Mine right there. So now that Ava is 28, that left upgrade is 23, or that left upgrade is 33, and the right upgrade will be 33 with a crit. I think about end up giving the 5k to the one with the crit, but I ultimately realized that I kind of need to make these numbers a little more awkward to guard if he does not want to take the 1. So I do send it to the left lane. I swing 38 here, which I'm not sure why Jared didn't take it and bank on a trigger, but ends up guarding 43 here on that 38. Love to see those 2 triggers out. I will call my final grade 3 dad that I know I had. Back there. So now essentially I'm able to lock him out at 4 because either he no guards this and banks that I don't hit the crit, or that's pretty much what happens. Because now all my attacks, Ava has the potential to gain a crit, and ops grades both do. As this is 41 on one lane, 46 on the other. He says no guard. I end up hitting the crit on the second drive check. Give the power to the other ops grade, and he will not hit. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, go check out Jared and his channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. Like, subscribe, and share, and comment. I love you all, and take care.